Caleb.
Hello, A Day with Caleb here, and today we are doing picture autographs. We did autograph media before, and now we are doing framed or loose picture autographs. I do have more. This is going to be part one in probably at least a 3-parter. I have framed autograph media on the walls. Then I have big posters sign one. Then I have some bigger than this, like some mini posters, if you will, sign. So at least 2 more parts to this series. Part 1 was cool, to show all my autograph media, Blu-rays, DVDs, VHS. There was one left out that I've bought since then. That is in my pickups video. So if you want to see what I got from Wet Movie 1, watch the unboxing video. But without further ado, let's get into what all I have signed autographs in picture form. So let's do it. Let's take a look. Okay, these aren't in any particular order. They're kind of across the board as far as when I got them, what convention, all that. So we'll just kind of go from top to bottom on the stack. Then we'll get to loose pictures that are not framed that I got in the eBay lot, and then the little pamphlets that are signed, like if a special edition DVD, sometimes there's an insert with a director signing it or actor. That will be a video too. But these are ones I got from my brother Josh that were just loose. They don't have a DVD or anything to go with it. So let's start with, well, technically part 2 of the autograph series. So the first picture here, I just got Monster Mania last year. This is DDP. Hall of Fame now. Wrestling Hall of Fame. Super cool guy. We actually talked about David Arquette because David Arquette was supposed to be with some of the screencasts at Knoxville for the Fanboy Convention, but he had to cancel because he had started wrestling again, and DDP was giving him a hard time about that. So DDP. Then we have Bob Camp, some Ren and Stimpy. Nice guy. Ren and Stimpy was a pretty cool show growing up. He did tons and tons of other shows. Then we have Lance Burton. Lance Burton is not my favorite magician, but he did get me started into magic and doing card tricks. Chris Angel, I probably like more. He has his own TV show, Mind Freak. I got his Mind Freak set with all the magic tricks and stuff. But Lance Burton was cool. I always remember his car tricks, his dove tricks, pretty cool. This I got Josh found at Goodwill. So always look in the picture sections, you might find a cool autograph. Then this one has, well, besides Stanley behind me, this one is one of my favorites to get. I got this at Fanboy. This is the voice of Spider-Man Peter Parker from the animated series, which is close to home for me because Spider-Man growing up and is still my favorite character of all time. That has a lot to do with Stan Lee and the creative force behind the comic book and then ultimately the animated series. Love the animated series, wish they would get a DVD release going. They did it with X-Men, why not Spider-Man? But there's some legal issues there. Then this one's cool. Tom Holland signed autograph. Then this one, most people probably are unfamiliar with. Nicholas Hammond. He was in the early 80s, late 70s, I believe. There were movies, it was a TV series that they combined episodes and formed movies out of. But he was the OG Spider-Man. Love the films. They're cheesy, of course, 80 goodness, but that was cool to get. Then this is my last Spider-Man. This is Andrew Garfield. Pretty cool. Nothing much to say about Amazing Spider-Man 2. Along with Spider-Man 3, compete for the worst. I would say Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the worst. Amazing Spider-Man 1 is not bad. I really do like it, especially the Stan Lee cameo when he's listening to music and they're fighting behind him. Hoping to get every Spider-Man autograph. That will be a task because there's a 1967 animated series. I believe the voice actor for him has been deceased, so that one would be hard to get. Then there's so many animated series to track down each actor and get signature, especially with the Spider-Man with it. So I have a good start there, but I'm hoping to complete that. And then Captain America himself, Chris Evans. I got Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, and Tom Hiddleston, as you'll see, all together at Wizard World. Amazing, amazing. Probably as far as the biggest stars, these were the best three that I've met. Because Stan Lee's more of an icon, he's not a famous celebrity. So Chris Evans, nice guy. They were all cool. Got them signed individually, and then we took a group photo, the three of them with me. Of course, I was the shortest one. So Thor himself, Chris Hemsworth, in a action pose. That was the coolest photo there, so I decided on it. Super cool guy. They're all real nice. And then Loki himself, Tom Hiddleston. And then we have Nathan Fillion. Most people know him from Firefly. I know him from Castle. I love that show. one of my favorite shows, up there with Monk and Psych and Everybody Loves Raymond. Castle would be in the Mount Rushmore of TV shows. Firefly is good, and I have watched it. Decent show, but Castle is where it's at for me. Actually, when I was in line to meet Bruce Campbell, and we'll see his autograph in the next video, I was getting a photo up with Bruce Campbell, and Nathan Fillion walked in the tent. They bring in 5 at a time. You're in this long line down the hallway, or well, it's a big area. They let in 5 people at a time to take pictures so it can go smoothly. Next 5, boom, boom, boom. I was probably 3rd out of the 5 in line. Nathan Fillion walks in. Him and Bruce Campbell talk, and the next person was father and son. So they take a picture with Nathan Fillion and Bruce Campbell, and then Nathan says hey to each one of us, and then says bye to Bruce, and he leaves, and they get with Bruce. But they didn't even know who Nathan Fillion was. We had to tell them who he was after, which is a disgrace. But it was cool meeting him and then getting his autograph. Pretty cool. Then, this was Josh's experience, not mine, but he claims it as the worst celebrity experience ever. David Duchovny wouldn't look at you, wouldn't talk, wouldn't say hello, how are you? He took your money, signed the picture, and then it was the next person. So, not much more to say about that. It is what it is. Have his autograph, yay. X-Files, but that's about it. This is cool. Anybody remember the show Get Smart? We watched this all the time with our dad. Cool show. Have Don Adams' autograph. Very cool. You'll see some older ones as we get along. So that was all the framed ones. Next we'll get into the loose ones. Then we have Cloverfield Lane actors and actresses. Then, of course, this is a reprint, but Johnny Depp, this is Josh's favorite actor, Johnny Depp, so I got him a real one for Christmas 2 years ago. So this is a reprint. Need to frame it. Now these, this stack here is an eBay lot I got from a guy. He would write this way back. He did it probably 30 years. He would write, he would get somebody's address, write them, send them a photo, they would sign it, send it back. So I contacted him. He had a whole lot on eBay. Talked about it. He gave me an incredible deal I couldn't pass up. So some of these I haven't done the research to know who they are, but most of them are obvious, but then some I do not know. If you know who these are, comment down below and tell me who they are, because I've done a little research, don't really know. Some are models, some are actors, actresses, I just don't know who they are. But this guy I know, because my dad gets compared to him all the time, Danny DeVito. That is so cool to have. Of course, Sean Connery, one of the best Bonds. 007. Then we have another agent, 007, Pierce Brosnan, GoldenEye, one of my favorites. Then this, out of this lot, this is my favorite one. Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci. So amazing. Joe Pesci, obviously Home Alone 1 and 2, some of my favorite Christmas movies. Robert De Niro, of course, in probably one of my favorite comedies besides Clue and some others, Meet the Parents, and then obviously them together in Goodfellas and a couple other films. So cool to have this. Robert De Niro, of course, is one of my favorite actors. He's Mount Rushmore up there. He has phoned in quite a bit, but I do love him as an actor. Then this, when they were married, Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise. So pretty cool to have that. Then Robert Redford, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Cameron Diaz. I don't know why I said Cameron Diaz. Jane Seymour. Then I believe he was in the Untouchables series, TV series. Maybe I'm wrong. I believe so. Some of the older ones are hard to know because, I didn't grow up in that era. I know this guy though, Charles Bronson. Then, how could I not know Lauren Bacall? Big Humphrey Bogart fan, and of course she was in many of his films. Then the genie herself, Barbara Eden. That's cool. Then Tony Curtis. Then Fess Parker. And here we go with not knowing. I have no idea who this is. Maybe she was with Fess on his TV show. I'm not sure. Comment down below if you know who this is. And then again, not familiar with this person, this actress. Comment down below. Then this is cool. Sarah Jessica Parker. Sex and the City. Too bad they didn't all sign it, but my favorite one did sign it, so that is cool. Love Sarah Jessica Parker. Then some Farrah Fawcett. Then I'm not sure. I know his face, I just can't think of his name right offhand. Then June Lockhart. Then the guy from The Sopranos. And speaking of The Sopranos, more, obviously Eddie Falco there. She's in a new show now, currently. Then Brooke Shields. Pamela Anderson. Carmen Electra. I did meet her at Fanboy last year. Super nice, super cool. Chris Rock. His autograph is fading, and some of these pictures that happen, whether they sign with a pen or something and it's fading away, but you can still see it. It's just some of the lines aren't as sharp maybe as I would like it. Here's another person I don't know. She obviously is a model, but I just don't know who she is. Then, of course, Halle Berry. How could I forget Catwoman and Storm herself? Probably should stay on Storm because Catwoman's not a good movie, but at least she took it in stride and had fun with the Razzies. So that was cool. Again, someone I'm not familiar with. Do not know. And I know his face. He is familiar. Ches. But I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. He's been on a bunch of stuff. So those were the loose. Now we'll get to the little pamphlets. Jordan Aronofsky, Fred Decker from the Monster Squad, I guess. SpongeBob creator Steven Hillenburg, right? Dario Argento, where's his signature? Okay. Oh, okay. Not Dario Argento, this girl. She signed the inside. Can you see that right there? So this girl from Opera signed the inside. So that is cool. Did I have it upside down? Nope, that's the right way. There you go, you can see it now. Then, Ron Howard, Brian Grazer, and Russell Crowe all signed it. This insert. So that is cool. So that is all for this video for autographs. That was cool to look through, especially the Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci. Like I said before, we'll do other parts in this video. The ones on the wall, some behind me, my girl Kirsten, she'll be in the next video. Then we have some big pictures signed, mostly the Scream. Then I have a big plaque, Walking Dead, Guardians, some YouTube singers. Then, like I said, some media have inserts like this with autographs. So we'll show that. So 2-3 parts still to go. But it was fun doing this part with you. Hope you enjoyed. Hit that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It keeps you in the loop on new videos Tuesday, Thursday, sometimes Saturday at 1. And share with a friend. Until next time, guys. Bye.